Hello everybody, it's Robert Powers, and today I'm going to highlight a couple different models of Allen Edmonds shoes here. This is the Sanford, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to show the difference and also some of the screaming deals you can get, okay? So first of all, as you can see, if you can try and zoom in, my assistant here, on the label there, you see it's an Allen Edmonds Sanford model shoe, okay? And as you can see, this is a cap-toe derby. I have other videos on what's the difference between a derby and an Oxford. Derby is an open lacing system. It's a little more of a casual shoe. So this is the black and this is the walnut. I would say this would be a good, a good shoe that you could wear up to like semi-formal. You could wear this with a suit, although you'd be down dressing a suit. And you can wear this all the way down to like, some nice jeans or chinos, and a polo like, kind of I'm wearing here today. So first of all, I'm going to show you the really screaming deal that I got. So here's the actual, picture of the listing from eBay. Can you see the price on there? Can you zoom in on that? Right? You see that? I actually got this pair right here, this black pair of shoes, for $10 plus shipping, so it was $23 and change total, okay? Now if you can see the ad, it's typoed, but it says mismatch, so let me just tell you, or show you what that means. So, this shoe, if you can see here, you see the left shoe? Can you see the size there? That's 12 triple E, okay? So you probably already know this. If not, I have other videos on this. D is a standard width. Every letter you go up is 3/16 inch wider. E, double E, triple E. So that's 3 widths wider than standard. The right shoe is a 11.5 triple E. Now, every person's feet, generally speaking, probably almost everybody's feet, they're not actually the same size. So if you look at my feet, or to measure my feet, my left foot is slightly longer than my right foot, and my right foot is slightly wider, okay? So I don't really need a triple E shoe for my left foot, I do for the right. So would you buy a pair of shoes that was not the same size? Well, here's something interesting. So again, my right foot is wider, right? That'd be this one. And my left foot is longer, which is this one. And guess which shoe is longer? The left shoe. So this actually works for me, okay? So, first of all, let's line these shoes up because, so I'm gonna try to line up the heels exactly. And, let me get it this way. I'll put the left shoe in my left hand. And I'm lining them up exactly. And if you can see, roll the tips of the shoes, the left shoe is slightly longer. Can you see that there? About a 1/4 inch or so, maybe a little more, maybe 3/8 of an inch. Now, but here's the interesting thing. If this is a 12 triple E, this is 11.5 triple E, this 12 triple E should be wider, of course, than the 11.5 triple E. But if you line them up, what I think is pretty fascinating is, can you see that? They moved. The 11.5 is actually slightly wider. So I got really lucky here. Now what you're gonna have is production variants. These things are leather shoes, maybe they stretch over time, there's a ton of different factors, but the point is, I actually, by luck, got some shoes that really fit really well because my left foot is longer and my right foot is wider. So I guess the point is this: with a $10 winning bid, if I'd wasted my money, I wouldn't have been that upset about it, okay? Now here's something else I find interesting on eBay. What I find interesting is it seems to me black shoes are not quite as desirable, another way to look at it is, I think black shoes are more common on eBay. Brown and especially tan, or this color is called walnut from Allen Edmonds. It's a beautiful color. This color seems to be more expensive. So this pair of shoes here, I purchased fairly recently. They're both matching 11.5 triple E's. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you. Look at the soles. If you know anything about Allen Edmonds shoes, can you zoom in on that little stamp? See that stamp? It's the shape of a hammer. And it's not as clear here, shape of a hammer. What that means is these shoes have been resold by Allen Edmonds. Okay, they've been recrafted by Allen Edmonds. And if you see here, one of the places you can look for wear is around where the threads, on the sides, and then they usually wear out right at the ball on the foot is where they'll wear. So you can tell these are very lightly worn since the recraft. So excellent condition. Another place they wear is on the outer edges of the heel. So I was very happy with this deal here. Now these shoes, I've already put the rubber oversoles on, but they had similar wear. These are original Allen Edmonds soles. They have not been recrafted, okay? But these went for quite a bit more. These are probably one of the more expensive shoes, Allen Edmonds, I bought on eBay. These I actually wound up paying $91 for. So, so for whatever that's worth, sometimes you know, if you're willing to put in the time, I guess, to wait for deals to come around, probably one of the best ways to find a specific shoe is to do saved searches. So you go to your eBay app, okay, and for example, if I go to this, if you go to the eBay app here, I don't know if you guys can see, right? And then when you go to watching, is it? Oh, I'm sorry, it's here. Searches, I think it's a little bit different on the phone, right? Following, let me pull that up. Yes. And then here's the different things that I'm following, different specific searches. So for example, one of the searches I might have is 11.5/12 woven shoes. So that's any 11.5 or 12. And then I put a filter in there for wide, but woven. I'm looking for the word woven leather. That's how I found my Allen Edmonds Sanfords. Allen Edmonds, so this is just my shorthand. Allen Edmonds 11.5/12 extra wide. You know, and then I put in the filters, you know, for what I want to filter in, filter out. Only 11.5 or 12, only a wide or extra wide, only a brand Allen Edmonds, okay? And then you just keep watching this. You just pop this tab up, you know, maybe a couple times a week or however often you want to check it. And then you just be patient and watch for the right shoe to come along, you know? So there's my tip of the day. And I hope that helped. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out my other videos on my YouTube channel and subscribe so that you can, you know, stay in touch with me here. Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot to measure these for you. I have to. Let's see. Length of this shoe is almost. It's like 12 7/8 for the shorter shoe. I was going to do this just to be a little more scientific. The longer one is about 13 1/4. The width is difficult to measure because you're trying to get the widest, narrowest measurement of the widest part of the shoe. It's about a little over 4 1/4 inches. Not quite 4 3/8. But this one's about 4 I would call this about 4 7/16. So there's a little bit of width difference. So anyway, I hope you like that. Hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when new videos come out. I'll see you guys later.